Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Thanks so much for stopping by today. It is my wash day and I thought I would bring you guys along. As you can see, I'm wearing my towel. My hair is already wet. I've already shampooed and conditioned. I am going to redo an entire wash day because I did it and I lost all of the footage. Like, I don't even understand why. Losing one clip is one thing, the entire thing is gone. An entire product in this video is gone. I am so upset, but it was so good. I thought, I'll just do it over. I really want you to be able to get the full look and see the reviews and my first impressions as I use these products. So I am going to be styling with curls and potions. I'm going to try to remember everything I said before because I know it's all going to be the same. I knew I wouldn't be able to recreate it, so the only way to do that is to just use it again. So here we go. I actually use the Razul Clay Wash by Product Junkie Naturals to wash my hair. First of all, back all the way up. My hair was so super dry this wash day. Like, it was not just dry, just dehydrated. Like, it was brittle to the touch. I typically do wash days twice a week, or 4 to 5 days, I'll say that. But this past this past week was just nuts work-wise, and I didn't do it. Not only did I not wash my hair, but I didn't even refresh it midweek. So it's been like 8 days. I put it up in a dry bun from wash day. It stayed there for 8 straight days. I am so absolutely embarrassed. I would never ever tell anybody or suggest that you do that, because I mean, like, how much effort would it have taken for me to take a refresher spray and spray it on? But it's been that kind of crazy. I never thought it could be that crazy, but it was. So I ended up sleeping in a pre-poo last night. I ended up using sweet almond oil. It is one of my, I hadn't used that in a while. I've had a couple of cream pre-poos I've been using and they were okay. I think I was just trying to try something else. I've always loved the sweet almond oil, and some of my videos a few months back will tell you that it's just my favorite. And I've tried a few more cream type pre-poos. I tried here's one that I used the last time from Grow Gorgeous, and I showed you guys this haul that I got from this brand, and I will put it down in the description box for those of you who didn't see it. This is a shine enhancing overnight mask, and when I read the directions, I was like, it's just a pre-poo. You put it in and you rub it all through your scalp and hair and sleep in it overnight. It's a little gooey and interesting because it looked almost like a custard. It's a cream, but it has some tact to it. So it really kind of, I don't want to say sticky, but it had a little tact. And so it was very bizarre, but it smoothed on well, and I really liked it. It really did, after sitting all night, help me to detangle my hair really well the next day. But this particular wash day, I went back to my sweet almond oil because my hair was so super dry. I had hair that I did not even want to touch. I would not ever have even put my hands in it with it that dry. So the first thing I did was took a water bottle, a refresher spray, I don't even know which one, and I just sprayed it all over my hair. Just misted it all over and just kind of squeezed it in and make sure it was nice and damp. And then I went in with the sweet almond oil. I let it set in all night. I went to the gym and got all hot and sweaty and helped it some more. Got out, got done, shampooed, conditioned. Here I am. Okay. That was such a long introduction. If you've never been here, thank you so much for stopping by. I generally come on because my wonderful subscribers and friends love to see my wash days. And so I have products that I generally review during this time. So it is a great time. I hope you will learn something new about the brand or maybe a particular product. And I'm going to show you how it all worked in my hair. So I'm at the point where it is time for me to deep condition. I ended up, after rinsing that pre-poo out, and was just like, I keep saying I'm gonna record a pre-poo video, and I've got to do that. I really want to show you guys, after I get in the shower, after having pre-pooed my hair, how slippery and how that tangled hair just slides out of my hair. I don't have to finger comb it. I literally take the entire section and just rub it. Like, take from the roots to the end and just slowly, as I'm saturating my hair with the water, the oil and the water mix just slides all of that detangled hair out. And so from just doing that, shampoo and condition my hair, it feels like a different head. I am completely tickled because last night I was sitting there thinking, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Like, you know better than this. You would get on anybody who would ever let their hair sit up this long and got that bad. So I am going to, in the spirit of using Curls and Potions, go in with their Shebe Hydration Mask. And for those of you who I have already put on this brand, you know how great this is. And if you've never tried it before, then you're going to get a chance to see me use it firsthand. This is from the Shebe and Mint collection. It features mango butter, kaposh. Y'all, why y'all tell me I've been mispronouncing that word? I learned kapuasu, and I read a pronunciation the other day that was totally different. And now my brain is trying to reprogram, and I forgot what it was. So it's kapuasu to me today, and then I'm alerted. But shea powder and maru butter. So those are the featured ingredients. We'll talk a little bit more in detail about that later. But this is what it looks like. I actually didn't use this particular deep conditioner on my last wash day. So, but I have used it before. So it was very good. But look how much I got left. It's almost brand new. Look at this. Do you see how thick that is? It is almost like a styler. It's so thick. Like, there's no stirring this. I mean, you really got to put some pressure on it, but it is almost as thick as a styling butter. I don't even remember it from the last time. I don't remember it being this thick. It's been in cold. I wonder if that has something to do with it, but we'll test it out. It smells, you get a little mint smell, and smells really, really good. If you look really closely, you can see those little dots in there, representative of the Ayurvedic ingredients and all the wonderfulness that they put inside of here. And I am going to stay on and do one section, one or two, and then I am going to go off and finish this up. This stuff, yikes, it is so thick. Oh, wait, if you are not a person with long or thick hair, or if you have like a low density hair, you would be able to hold on to this stuff forever. I'm not telling you you can't use it. You'll have it a long time because you only need a little bit. Last night, I was not even able to run my fingers through my hair. This just feels so good to be able to do this. What I just did was took my hand and took some deep conditioner and rubbed it into my scalp and roots. Honestly, it's really what I'm doing, because that is where my hair get thickest, right in there where that hair is shedding from. And so right in there is just thick and tangled. And so I take some deep conditioner and I rub it in there, and I've never had a problem with that. For those of you who have said, oh my God, I never thought to put deep conditioner on my scalp, I'm not recommending that. But know that when you're working with these natural products from these natural companies, you can with no ill effects, as long as you don't have any sort of allergies or sensitivities to any of the ingredients. And if it's a natural conditioner that you love, feel free, rub it into your scalp. That hair needs conditioning too. So, ooh, almost dropped it. Here is their Sweet Babasu Sealing Oil. And it has in it sweet almond oil, soybean oil, babasu oil, passion fruit oil, peppermint, and grapefruit oil. So I have been, and I will continue to take a few drops of oil of my choice. This one is the one I'm going to use today because I want to continue using all of their products. And I just rub it on top of my hair. I used to just come on and just rub it on the ends of my hair, but as the weather's gotten cold, I rub it on top, like the entire thing. You can also, I know people who just kind of take a little bit of conditioner out of their jar and then in a separate bowl mix in some oil. You can do that. So that felt really great going on. It melted in very well. It smoothed on fantastic. That's what's so funny about this. Like, it's so thick. This is crazy. It's so thick, but it really does smooth in very, very well. Look how much I've got here. And I'm gonna not let you guys sit on here this entire time, but I just want to show you how this penetrates into your hair. And for you new subscribers, first of all, hey, I'm so glad you're here. I really appreciate you coming by and subscribing. That meant you saw something you found that was helpful to you. And it is my promise that I will always continue to do that. That's why you find that I talk so much during my videos. I really want to make sure that everything I am thinking or any information that I can pass on that you can benefit from. And that might not be all of you, but some of you will pick up something here and somebody else will pick up something there, and you'll find things that just might help give you an idea for how you can do your wash day and help to improve things on your hair journey. So as you saw, I go in and I separate the sections of my hair, and I make sure all of this is covered when I do a deep conditioner. And I call it like my virgin relaxer experience. That's exactly how I do deep conditioner, roots to ends. And I make sure everything in between that section also gets covered. And here again, I am just adding oil to the top, especially the ends. I put so much of that on, but look at that. It's detangled, it's soft, it feels amazing. The definition is terrific. And I cannot wait now to go and stick some heat on top and see how it turns out. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna talk the entire time. I will see you guys back in the next clip. Probably I will have rinsed this out and I'll be ready for styling. I didn't even tell you what I'm gonna use. I have the tropical cocoa smoothie that I'm gonna use as a leave-in, and they call this their moisturizing leave-in treatment. I used it as a leave-in last time, but y'all, I'm telling you, it was very much like this mask. It was so thick that in hindsight, I remember after I took it down last time, I was like, really? I didn't have to use another styler. That leave-in can be a styler in and of itself. It has just that much butter and moisture in it, and because it has that thick consistency, it has hold. It was great. So this time I will use the leave-in as a leave-in, but what I'm going to do is definitely use more leave-in and then just a little bit of the butter, because honestly I just didn't need both. It was that good. And if you have used Curls and Potions and you have used these two products together, then you know what I'm talking about. Or if you've used the leave-in as a styler, let us know. For those of you who are curious about it, read the comments, and if somebody else has done that, then you will know that I'm not just saying this. It is really just that good. I could sit here and smooth this all day. It feels incredible. And I'm still continuing to get out shed hairs. As I'm pulling through here, I'm getting a few hairs here and there. And that is what I like. The more detangled hairs I can get out during the process, the easier it is on the back end. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. So I am actually on track. I didn't let my conditioner sit in for an hour. I actually used it for just about 30 minutes, and it feels terrific. You know what I love about this mask? It's so well described. It calls it a hydrating and length retention conditioner because it has those strengthening ingredients in it, like the shea powder and the, what else did I see in here? Fenugreek, horsetail, and nettle, which gives your hair strength. So when you rinse this out, you don't feel like it's that mushy, foo-foo conditioner. It doesn't feel soft and almost like it's fragile. It feels soft and it is detangled, and it feels strong. So like I said, you who've used it before, you know what I mean. It's not like it's so soft that it's just, you know, feel like you're gonna tear it almost. This feels nice, and I know that I can handle it with no problems and manipulate it without it getting mushy. But it detangled well, it conditioned well, it did its job. I am very, 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 very happy. So I am going to continue with this braid out. No, I did a braid out last time. You guys missed the braid out. I typically don't do a braid out after I wash, but that's the video that I lost where I actually did a braid out after my wash day, and I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna go back to my twist outs. So I'll be right back. Y'all, I changed my mind and I did something totally different. Earlier when I told you that the moisturizing treatment, that cocoa smoothie, tropical cocoa smoothie, was a leave-in, and I almost felt like it could be used as a styler by itself, I decided I'm going to try that. What I did notice about it last week is that it is moisturizing, but because it's thick, it has the property of having a thick, those molecules that can't really get through low porosity hair well to have it very hydrated. And what I really love, and that what really sets my styles in, is if I use a really, really hydrating leave-in conditioner. I need a leave-in that's going to do the same thing as the DC, that's going to penetrate into my strands and make them soft and flexible and elastic and feeling great. And so this leave-in treatment for me was good, but because it acted so much like a styler, when I used the butter on top, I feel like I almost used two stylers. So I decided that I was going to use another leave-in, another lightweight one, and I grabbed this Curl of Essence one because it was just on the counter, and I knew that it is a hydrating leave-in conditioner, this aloe matcha green tea leave-in one. So I use that as a leave-in, and then I am going to use this leave-in treatment, the tropical cocoa smoothie, as a styler. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but based on my results last time, I am just gonna be willing to try it. I felt like last time my hair needed another good base, and this to me felt like more of a product you put on top of the hair and not one that will penetrate very well. So that is my logic. I am going to I've already put this leave-in in, and I'm going to put my plastic cap back on and give it a chance to just kind of really soak in really well, maybe about another 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to twist my hair in medium sizes with this leave-in treatment. I hope I'm doing something that's going to be smart, and then I'm going to seal it all off with this Babasu oil. So what is in this smoothie, let me tell you that, why I said that it just was so much like a styler. Organic aloe vera juice infused with organic green tea and pineapple fruit extract, coconut water, organic coconut oil, shea butter, bihydroammonium methyl sulfate, cetyl alcohol, organic soybean oil. There is grapeseed oil, cetyl alcohol, provitamin B5, hydroxyethylcellulose, phenoxyethanol, benzoic acid, dihydroacetic acid, and citric acid, all preservatives. So you see what I mean? Between the water, the aloe vera juice, the shea butter, the bihydroammonium methyl sulfate, the oils. I'm just gonna give it a shot. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know why, but just my mind is telling me to do that. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna put this on, and I'm gonna walk around and do a few more errands for half an hour, and then I'm gonna twist. Now, where I will settle to twist may not be here. I may not come back to show you that, but I will bring you back when I finish it all up and it is dry, and we will see how it turns out. I'll see you then. Hey, so I am back, and I skipped a lot, didn't I? It's been 3 days, I guess, about 3 days. And so as I told you before, I probably wouldn't come back to show you the twist, but I've taken them down, and here they go. That was so, look, I still got 1 or 2 in here. But if you're thinking, is that her hair shining? Yeah, there's some light, but yeah, girl, you see that shine, that is real. There is some light here, so it is helping the situation somewhat, but it is shiny, definitely more than normal. And what I ended up doing was only using the cocoa smoothie and the oil. That's it. I did use we'll talk more about that. I'm going to go off and take these down and unravel them, but I wanted to show them to you. I know Julie had asked, you ever just wear them like that when you take them down? No, that's not That's not my thing. They look okay, but I just almost feel like I'm coming out without my hair combed when I do that. But God, this definition is so nice. And I can feel that this leave-in treatment has some hold to it. Like my hair feels like I put a big, thick, nice styler on top. So, oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go it off and I'm gonna separate it and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Here we are. These are the final results. You know, I play it much too much. But y'all, I am so happy with this. It looks so good. It's so soft and fluffy and light and shiny and moisturized. I love it. I love it. I'm going to walk through my, oh, I still didn't bring the shampoo and conditioner down. So let me walk you through what I use, just starting with that deep conditioner. I don't know if I've used all of their deep conditioners or not, but this one is so good. I love that this has the perfect amount of moisture and protein in it. You can see the little herbs floating around in the cream. It has maru butter and kapuasu butter. Amazing. I mean, every amazing oil you can think of. There's olive, there's grapeseed, there's castor oil. That's it oil wise, but it also has shea powder, horsetail, fenugreek, nettle, aloe vera juice, water that is infused with marshmallow root. I think this is my favorite. I think this is my favorite so far because I feel like my hair is very soft and it is conditioned, but it is strong. I don't know how else to describe it other than it just doesn't feel wimpy. I feel like I can handle my hair and I don't have to worry about it breaking. Of course, I got plenty of shed hair out, but I cannot honestly say that I saw one single piece of little bitty short hairs that broke off. And I'm sure there was some. I didn't notice any, which means it was less noticeable enough that it wasn't considered a problem. This is so good, and a little goes so far. If you get this, you can use it a gazillion times. You know how I slather on deep conditioner. Look how much I've got left. I am so excited to be able to try some other ones, but this is a fave so far. Love this so much. And I ended up, as I told you that I was going to do, not using the buttercream. I used this leave-in conditioner from Curl of Essence because it was the closest one to me. And I know that it is nice and hydrating. But I used this, where is it? This Tropical Cocoa Smoothie as my styler. This is it. Moisturizing leave-in treatment. I put this on and I added a few drops of the Sweet Babasu sealing oil and I twisted my hair. I knew that it was going to be nice and shiny and moisturized because I could see from the instant I put it in how smooth the twists were. The frizz was lying down. It was so nice and juicy. They looked so soft and moisturized, and that is exactly how it came out. I don't know exactly what is in this smoothie, that gave my hair a little hold, but it is soft and it is moisturized. It was definitely enough of a styler, even for my coarse 4 type 4 hair. And it had hold. As soon as I took the twist out, I was like, oh my God, like I feel like I am taking out a styler. And so just from using this the last time, I had a feeling that it would go good the first time. This has shea butter, coconut water, green tea, and pineapple fruit extract. There is coconut oil, dihydroammonium methylsulfate, cetyl alcohol, soybean oil, grapeseed oil, cetyl alcohol. It is provitamin B5, hydroxycellulose. That's probably it. That's probably what's in it that's giving it that little bit of hold. But it's toward the bottom. But my hair is so everything. It's just everything. I just love it. As you can see, I didn't really pick a whole lot with the back, just like I usually don't, because with it being wintertime, this is the part that will break off the most as it rubs up against my clothes. So I don't bother that too much. I let it keep as much of the curl as it can. But the rest of my hair, which usually is extremely frizzy on both sides, they both have tons of definition. It is so soft and it is so shiny. I told you guys earlier in a video earlier in 2020 about Babasu oil. It is just a very, very good, nice, shiny moisturizing oil that is a perfect substitute for coconut oil. If you don't like coconut oil and how it makes your hair hard and stiff, because it does solidify at certain temperatures, Babasu oil gives your hair those same properties without that solidifying at a lower temperature. And it is so good. This one contains sweet almond oil, soybean, Babasu oil, passion fruit oil, peppermint, and grapefruit oil. Look at my hair, you guys. I know you see this definition. Normally I come on and I tell you that a lot of the shine you see is from lights, and yes, there are lights in here. But that shine this time, girl. That is shiny. And I am loving it. It's so soft. It's holding definition well enough that I know that I won't have to twist it again. It's softened enough I won't have to re-moisturize again. And that's all with the leave-in treatment. So I feel like the next time I use one of the butters or the styler, like I wanted to use this so bad because I've had it so long and still not gotten a chance to use it, the Butter Me Up buttercream. I will probably have to use just a leave-in and the buttercream, but I won't use their corresponding leave-in because this has enough hold and moisture by itself. I feel like to put this on top of it would give me like product buildup. I would have just too much product on my hair, and it may even be too hard if the buttercream has a holding agent also. The leave-in does, I don't see one here, not that I recognize in the buttercream. So I don't know how I'm going to use it next time, but I really want to try that butter so I could tell you guys about that. But the leave-in treatment is a styler of its own. So I would love to know what your thoughts are. I would love to know if you have used it before and what you think. Have you ever used the cocoa smoothie as a styler? Ever thought about that? And if you haven't, you should. I love the way my hair feels. It's not too soft. I know that I can sleep on this and I'm not going to have any issues, but it's definitely not hard at all. So all was wonderful. It all came out great. I have not a single solid negative thing to say. I'm trying to think of what I would change, and I'm gonna say nothing. And that's why Curls and Potions is one of my top brands of all time. So I love it, and if you haven't tried them, then you absolutely should. Look down below and I will put the link, the website down in the description box. I also have a discount code if you want to use that. Please do so, and that will save you some money off of your purchases. Let them know that I sent you there by using the link in the description box, and check them out. They've got so much stuff. They put out a brand new blend. It's a blend bundle box for the holidays that I've also got to show you. But ooh, they are just showing out. It is just getting better and better over there. And oh my gosh, how fast did this stuff come? It came so super duper fast. I was blown away. And when they had that good sale, right, was it Thanksgiving Day? I bought more. I didn't intend to, because I've got stuff I haven't used, but I could not resist that sale. I know that they were just quality products. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do hit the like button if you did. If you haven't been here before, please take this time to subscribe so that you can come back for future videos. I've got lots of Black Friday purchases to show you, and we're going to be using them over 2021. You'll get a chance to see what I bought, how they work, and I would love to bring you along with this hair journey. Hopefully something you'll find here will be helpful to you. I will talk to you in the next video. Leave any comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.